Okay guys, we're going to go over our study guide for our final test. Some of you have it on Tuesday, some of you have it on Thursday. We'll just do a couple, make sure you're good. If you have any questions as you're going over this, please send me an email and I'll do more. First, state if it appears to be positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation. If you see this one, we start tracing them out. We have a line of best fit that would give it a negative correlation. Number 3, if you're doing this one, as we start connecting these, in this case, we're looking for a linear correlation. While it is a negative growth, there is, in this case, we say there is no correlation. In number 5, we see that there is no distinct pattern in what's going on, so there is still no correlation. On number 7, we can slightly see that there is somewhat of a positive correlation. I will say that probably what will trip many people up would be number 3, as it does look like it's a negative correlation, but we're talking about a linear correlation. This is an exponential correlation, which we do not talk about in Algebra 1 at all. Solve each inequality and graph its solution. Just going to do a couple. Add 4 to both sides, so b would be less than negative 7. We go to negative 7. It is an open circle because it's only less than. And because it is less than, we arrow to the left. Let's get down to number 13. First we distribute. It would give us a positive 6 minus 3x is greater than or equal to 12. We would subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 3x is greater than or equal to 6. Divide by negative 3. When we divide by negative 3, or any negative number, our inequalities flips, and 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. We go to negative 2. It is a closed circle because it also has equal, it includes it. And is less than, so we go to the left. Now all these would be no different, except we're not having to graph this. So I'm going to choose number 21. First, I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, which will give us a over 4 is less than or equal to 2. Now we say a is being divided by 4. To get rid of that, we need to multiply by 4 on both sides. So a would be less than or equal to 8. Let's go to number 31. First, we're going to distribute. It was a positive 15 minus 15b is less than 5b minus 5. When we're doing variables, we want to make our smallest variable move it to the opposite side. So negative 15b is smaller than 5b, so we're going to add 15b to both sides, which would give us 20b on the right. We'll take negative 5 and move to the other side, so we'd add 5. So it'll give us 20. Dividing by 20 will give us 1. And so 1 is less than b. Just because we divide it does not mean that the sign flips. And remember, it must be a negative number. Let's do a compound inequality. I'm going to do number 47. We do each of these separately. So 5v is less than negative 30 divided by 5, which would give us v is less than negative 6. Then we would say negative 4v less than negative 12, divide by negative 4, would give us v, and our sign flips again, would be greater than 3. Open circle at negative 6. We go to the left on 3, open circle again, and we go to the right. Let's sketch an inequality. I'm going to do this one. Negative 4 is our y-intercept. Up 8 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we connect this. Now, this is not equals, so we do a dotted line. Try that again. And then because it is greater than, it is everything that is up here. Let's remember what these are. When x is greater than or equal to negative 4, I go to negative 4 on the x-axis, and I draw a line, a vertical line. This is a solid because it's equal to, and it's greater than. On 52, we have y less than or equal to 0. So we go to 0 on the y-axis, draw a horizontal line. Again, it's solid because it has equals, and it's less than, so everything is down here. (54). We need to graph both inequalities. We'll grab this one, so we'll draw this one in black. And we'll do the other one different color. So we go to 3. We have up 4 to the right 1. Now, if we do up 4 and to the right 1, we can also go down 4 and to the left 1. This is a solid line. And it is less than. So we will color everything over here. We'll use red this time. We'll graph negative 3. We go down 2 to the right 2. Still a solid line. In this case, it is greater than. So we color everything above it. Now we only need to color above the line where it's already shaded. So in this case, it is this section right here, and this is our answer. Okay, that's all I'm going to do today, guys, for NTI. What I expect for you guys is to read this, and I expect you to submit some form of work from your study guide. If for some reason you weren't at school and you didn't get the study guide, please do a couple of these problems. I would advise everybody to do at least 1 or 2 in each section, so I know that you understand what's going on. For my first period class, please make sure you study. The next time I see you will be your tests. If you have any questions, please send me an email and I'll make videos if I need to have more questions.